Hey everybody, and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is kind of the first video that I've filmed celebrating the new year, and so I thought I'd look a little bit more festive than usual for you guys. I actually just cut my hair, and I don't know if I've already posted that video or not. I don't think I'm going to have posted it by the time I post this video, but that's maybe something you guys will notice that's a little bit different. Yes, I cut my own hair, so definitely subscribe to the channel so that you can keep up with all of my new upcoming videos. That is going to be one of them on how and why I cut my own hair. So today's video is going to be about New Year's resolutions, talking about some of the goals that I have for myself as a YouTuber, as a influencer, and just some, life revelations that I've made. I actually don't usually do New Year's resolutions because why does it have to be on January 1st that you have this new mindset? Well, you could do that any day. You could do it in February. You could do it in June, whatever. But I don't know. This year I feel a little bit more inspired to make some goals. I think it's because I am new in the YouTube world and new in the influencer world. And I just, like I said, feel inspired to make some goals for myself. So I know this will be going up a little bit after the new year, but if you guys haven't already made your New Year's resolutions, don't hesitate to do that. You can still do it. Like I said, it doesn't have to be on January 1st. And just as a heads up, none of today's resolutions or goals have to do with weight. I know that's usually a really common resolution, but I think that that's old hat, and you should try to be healthy for yourself every day. So let's get into the video. So I think my first and main resolution or goal is to just live more in the moment. I know that that may seem, silly and not an actual measurable goal. But for me, I've just noticed a lot lately how my personality is a very I guess I can't think of one word to describe it, obviously, but I feel like I really try to be efficient at all times. And so I try to pack as much as I can into every day. I try to get done as much as I can every day. And I just notice myself really hurrying all the time everywhere, rushing through life, I guess would be one way to describe it. And I've really noticed also recently how I just see other people not doing that. They're enjoying every moment, whether you're doing some sort of mundane task or you're, experiencing one of life's first, whether it's a huge day for you or a small day, whatever it is, just really being more mindful of being in the moment and enjoying every moment. I think this applies for a lot of moms as well because, with your baby, it just, especially first-time moms, it's a little bit overwhelming, and, sometimes you are excited for bedtime, for example, you are excited to go to sleep because it's just been a really exhausting day, and you need a little time to rejuvenate or whatever it is. And not to negate that at all, but if you just are constantly looking forward to getting through your day, then you're missing your day too. You're missing enjoying the good moments, enjoying, those frustrating moments or whatever have you. And I just want to stop rushing through it all. I want to be more mindful about enjoying it all. A second goal that I have for myself is to just continue to be inspired creatively. I really have enjoyed using YouTube as an outlet, and my blog, and being on Instagram more as an influencer. And I just hope to continue to have the motivation and dedication to commit myself to that plan, really. I get some questions about, why would you do that? Or what makes somebody want to be on YouTube or be an influencer, quote unquote. And really, I think it's different, different for everybody. But I think for me, my motivation comes from my experiences. I am, young still. I would say, I guess, relatively young still. And I just feel like I've had a lot of life experiences already. And I would love to be able to connect with other people, around the world or close to us, or, whoever, and in hopes of helping somebody else through some of the experiences that I've had, good and bad. So with that in mind, just really continuing to push myself, to dedicate what I need to in order to dedicate what I need to my brand, so that it can be positive. It can be what I want it to be. And then lastly, one of the goals I have for myself is just better self-care. I know I told you in the beginning that none of my goals are going to be related to weight loss or, losing or gaining or whatever. And it's not, because it's, for me anyways, it's not about that in particular. It's really about focusing on better self-care. So I think, especially my first goal, being more mindful of life in general, I think that will really help me as well. But also, like I said in the beginning, being mindful about being careful to yourself, letting yourself be cared for as well. I actually wrote a blog post. It's called Take Care Mama, and it kind of explains a little bit more of what I mean in regards to self-care. So if you guys haven't read that already, I will leave a link to my blog like I always do down below, so you guys can check it out. But basically, I just want to be nicer to myself. It's been a really hectic, stressful couple years, I would say. And not that is going to go away. There's still a few things lingering that cause a lot of stress, but that unfortunately I can't super give you guys details about. I really hate when people say that on YouTube. I'm like, can you just give us a hint or tell us? I at least can't talk about it right now, I would say. The couple things that I'm thinking of, but I just bring them up more so to divulge that, I do have stressors in my life still, and that makes my goal of being nice and careful to myself even more important, because it's easy to get pulled down by the negative. With that said, one thing I will challenge you guys to, because there is so much negativity out in the world right now, wake up every day and try to be positive. Try to be the positive force in the world, or in your life, in your own home. Just try to be a little bit more positive and motivating. Try to be the light, rather than the darkness, because I've already said this on some of my social media, but it is possible for, the light to completely drown out the darkness. And that would just be my encouragement to you guys, is to remain positive even when things get pretty negative. So that's it for today's video, you guys. I appreciate you watching. I know it was kind of more of a sit down, talk it out with you guys, mentally processing all of my goals. I hope you liked it. I hope that it encouraged you guys to make some goals for yourself as well. Definitely give this video a thumbs up so that I know you liked it and you were encouraged, and let me know down in the comments some of your guys' resolutions, if you guys are going to do the same thing, if you have other ones that you're excited to start. And let me know like where you're at with your resolutions. So I know that, like I said, I'm going to publish this a few days after the new year, and some people start very strictly on January 1st with their New Year's resolutions. So if that was you guys and, you know, you did resolutions, then let me know where you guys are at with yours. And if you haven't hit subscribe already, definitely do that down below so you can keep up with all of my new upcoming videos. I will say my new schedule for this new year is hopefully going to be Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I just really want to start encouraging myself to put out the content that I am creatively inspired to make, and you know, put up some great videos for you guys more often. So give a thumbs up for that as well. All right, you guys, thanks for watching. I will see you next time. Bye.